We get our first peek at the highly anticipated antagonist from Reacher's third season. The sequel to Alan Ritchson's hit Amazon Prime Video series Reacher was in the works even before the second season finale aired. Season 3 of Reacher will adapt Persuader from Lee Child's novels. After that, fans were eagerly awaiting the announcement of the new ensemble's casting, especially for the role of Paulie, the villain who will dwarf Reacher in stature. Olivia Richters's first appearance as Paulie was unveiled on the official Reacher Instagram account shortly after his casting was revealed. View the picture down below. On the set of Reacher Season 3, Richters are seen having a good time in the snap. He copies the headliner's name and crosses it out before posing in front of Ritchson's trailer. Size has a significant role on Reacher's character. Because of this, his typically carefree demeanor and wandering lifestyle are more appealing. He doesn't need to travel with a defined group because, with to his huge build and fighting talents, he can easily take care of himself. Reacher was the show's most important character during the latter two seasons. Everyone he saw on film, including the 110th Special Investigations Unit, was dwarfed by him. But that's about to change in Reacher Season 3 when Paulie arrives, adding a new dynamic. Richters, alias the Dutch Giant, is about 350 pounds, which is about the same as Reacher's enemies in the book. It was an intriguing process, I'll admit, casting Paulie. Even though Ritchson is 6 feet 2 inches tall, his Persuader opponent is 7 feet 2 inches tall, according to Child's book. Fortunately, showrunner Nick Santora and his crew faithfully stayed true to the original depiction of Paulie. In the book, Reacher faces off against an adversary who is about 350 pounds tall, and Richters, or the Dutch Giant, is just as big. The third season of Reacher will thus need to be more inventive in its depiction of the battle between the two titans. Given the contentious nature of Reacher Season 2, this is fantastic news to the franchise as a whole. There was a lot of buzz about the special investigators coming, but the adaptation of Bad Luck and Trouble from sophomore year had some problems, mostly with how it was staged. Having Reacher rely on a strong unit was useful in taking down New Age, but it hampered the Prime Video show's capacity to showcase its eponymous character's best attributes, coming from a mostly solo effort for him and Margrave. Season 3 expectations are high, so here's hoping Paulie can deliver. The final two seasons of Reacher demonstrated that Santora and his team aren't obligated to Child's books, even though the show is based on them. For the sake of Reacher's storytelling, the Prime Video series is willing to depart from what's in print. People can't depend on what happens in the novels to precisely predict what happens on the small screen, which has made Reacher more exciting. Still, the show's creators have done an excellent job making sure that, despite taking some artistic license, it remains faithful to Child's stories at their heart. As with Persuader, the premise for Season 3 will most likely remain unchanged. In a main setting, Reacher goes undercover to develop a relationship with Zachary Beck, whose son is on the verge of being abducted. Paulie, the insane bodyguard of the enigmatic figure portrayed by Anthony Michael Hall, and you meet there. Seasons 1 and 2 of Reacher saw Maria Sten's Frances Neagley returning, and Season 3 will see her return for a third appearance, in contrast to Child's novels, which only featured the protagonist.